It has now been a month since M23 rebels took control of the lucrative town of Goma and other subsequent towns in Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC. Despite Congo being a member state of the East African Community, the body has not deployed to bring the conflict to an end as it did when the M23 rebels captured the smaller town of Bunagana in 2022. According to the first Deputy Prime Minister, Rebecca Kadaga, this has not been possible due to SADC's involvement.
So each of us has a government. Now, in order to go to Congo, you have to seek permission. We were there, as you recall, we were there for 7 months as the East African Regional Force, and the peace had come back to Congo for 7 months. The Goma airport was working, people were back in their homes. Then, before the elections, the president told us that we don't want the East Africans here. So they said we are giving a deadline, 8th of December, you should leave. So we left. Then they brought the SADC. So as a foreign state, it's their right to bring the SADC. So actually, SADC is now in charge there.
Kadaga adds that the planned joint meeting between ministers from the East African Community Affairs and their counterparts from the Southern African Development Community, SADC, on the DRC conflict will chart the way forward.
You know, although we are, well, that's how I was talking about the confederation. If we had a federal government, that matter would have been resolved. We would have just said, let's go in. But we still have the government of DRC, the government of Uganda, the government of Rwanda, government of Burundi, government of Sudan, DRC, Federal Republic of Somalia.
She also mentioned that the failure of some member states to pay their subscriptions to the community affects its operations.
We had wanted sanctions against countries that are not contributing. But when you go to the meeting and the same people are also there within the meeting, they don't agree to what you're proposing because they're also there in the same meeting. So, so it has become difficult. But I hope that one of these days we shall, and this will go up to the high level that not everybody agrees with sanctions. But I know that they have been working in other international organizations effectively. If you don't pay, you don't speak. If you don't pay, you don't get positions. But our heads of state believe that we should handle one another with a bit of decorum. So that's where we are. If we had the authority, I would have done other things.
The first Deputy Prime Minister and the Minister for East African Community Affairs, Rebecca Kadaga, was briefing the media on progress in East African integration, decisions and directives from the Council, the outcomes of the recent EAC Judicial Conference in Kigali, and advancements in resolving the DRC conflict. Philip Aguta for UBC News in Kampala.